need that right now, so I'll just leave it there for now. So I gotta make my way back home now. What the hell was that? Clinical trial. I began taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression was that it smelled of peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when they said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I've heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body composition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. Gross. I'm sorry, do I gotta fight that thing? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave behind the knife and pick up that baseball bat. Oh yeah. This'll do. This'll do. Still got a ways to go before I reach my destination. Is there anything up here? I got, alright, 2 toolkits. That'll work. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. No way it broke. Oh. I was not paying attention to its durability. Alright, it's all good though. Definitely this way. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you are still young, for when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. A protective mother? Still not close to the objective. This way. Oh wow. Nice.
こは侵食されてない。
Of all places.
俺、大人呼んでくるから。落ち着いて。怖がってるだけだから。怖くない。怖くないよ。大丈夫？すごい血。早く手当てしないと。ありがとう。
大丈夫か？子供を噛むなんて許せねえ。ただ殺してやら。
僕は固定機って言います。君は？私はひなこ。清水ひなこ。
私は覚えてさえいなかったのにな。
被害者につきましては意識不明、呼吸も確認できないとのこと。金城98了解しました。以上、金総本部。10人前後が倒れているような状態。現在確認中です。しばらくまでどうぞ。
What's that radio broadcast about, anyways?
New 新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
What I need to do is find a save station so I can actually offer my items to the shrine. Strict Mother's Letter, another one. Good morning, my handsome boy. I know it's a little sudden, but we shall be moving tomorrow. I have already notified your teacher, so just make sure to say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home.
私の町がもう化け物の巣じゃないか。
Strict Mother's Letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. Even if you find yourself poor of pocket, you must never let yourself become poor of heart. You mustn't forget that you have inherited your father's noble blood. You must study hard and learn to be a gentleman. Do not think of yourself as a little boy, for you are simply a tiny adult waiting to grow. There will come a day when your father shall require your help. Mark my words. Alright, so this is what I was looking for. I got items I can enshrine. Okay, do I want to increase my stamina? Sure. With this much stamina, I can just keep swinging and swinging and swinging. You again. Alright, doing this with
お前たちの仲間じゃ
That's gross. So now my question is, do I use my toolkit on the axe? Straight ahead, but I want to see what's to the left.
相棒もうすぐだ
That way's blocked off. Something over here? Anything else around here? left, isn't it? No, to the right. Second thought, I am gonna use it. Nothing back here. Ah. Just trying to get by without getting hit. Whatever. So I'm supposed to go. There's a house, but I also want to see if there's anything over here.
あっち行け。
I cannot read that.
うちもやられてる。
I never did explore the house at the start of the game, did I? Alright, well, let's head inside.
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
もしもし。
I mean, you're welcome, I guess. Alright, so we're not going through there.
私にはない。
Trying to see inside the room before I actually step in there. There's propane inside, but no tube. Bloodstains. Oh, I can take that, right? Yes, I can. Damn, my baseball bat's still good for a couple more hits. Okay, so I'll keep in mind that the axe is right there.
いつ撮ったんだろう。
Ominous photo. A rather unsettling group photo that hangs in the living room. It seems someone has taken a marker to it. And who have they crossed out? This was a park, right? Where I just was at. Park of Memories. I think this is a park I used to play at a lot when I was little. I feel like all my memories of fun times and hard times took place here. Playing house with girls and playing dodgeball with boys. But kids will tell you that it's weird for girls to play with boys. They told me they wouldn't let me play because I hung out with the boys. I remember that moment of rejection and denial crystal clear in my head. Why do Showa kids try so hard to keep boys and girls so clearly separated? It is truly such an awful thing to be a part of both groups. Sorry, I said that as a statement, it was more of a question. Inari-sama statues act as memorials for old or broken tools. It's okay to take these tools for your own as long as you have a use for them. This is called kishu, and it's an action that's considered virtuous. It's a teaching of Inari-sama to make the most out of tools in any way. This is that priest I fought. A monster that has taken the form of a head priest. It sounds just like Rinko, swinging around an Onusa staff just for purification rituals. This creature is consumed by the fires of jealousy and remains surrounded by babbling puppets. There's no way Rinko is a monster like this, but this is her, without a doubt. A monster covered in swollen, skin-crawling mounds. As each one pulses, it spawns more and more horrors. What a vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. So do each of these monsters represent something? I feel like they do. Just can't figure out what it is. A monster that has a large taiko drum inside its mouth. It swings around its large, batchy drumstick-like arms and strikes the taiko to instill fear and command those bound to it. It tries to cancel out any noise with its loud voice and banging. That's how it's always been. A hideous monster covered in countless skin cysts. It spawns monster after monster from the dreadful smiling clumps of flesh it drops, filthy, foul, and repulsive. The wonders of birth do not apply to this. I forget who Junko is. Older sister, that's who it is. Junko always told me that the quickest way to happiness is to live the way society expects women to. I don't know if I agree with that. Well, if there's a quick way to happiness, then there must be other ways too. One time when I was little, Junko showed me how to find my way out of a maze in a puzzle book. There's no doubt that she showed me the quickest solution. Still, what I felt that moment was nothing compared to the joy of figuring that out for myself. Okay, so she likes to figure things out for herself. I get that, but happiness is to live the way society expects women to. I can't entirely agree with that. And saying that there's a quick way to happiness, I guess also implies that there's a quick way to feel other emotions as well, not just happiness. A quick way to sadness, a quick way to madness, a quick way to anger. Nothing gets on my nerves more than other people trying to make decisions for me, even if what they're saying is right. It just rubs me the wrong way. I'd rather make 100 mistakes on my own than follow someone else's command. But that can make for a lonely life, one where I refuse to listen to anyone else. I want to become the kind of person who truly listens to what others have to say. Of course, it'll still be up to me whom I listen to, and that will be someone I can trust, someone who will walk along me hand in hand. However, making long lists of things I hate is just a way of running away from the real issues I have with my inner self. I have to step up and face what's inside of me, even if I don't like what I see. So that's internal conflict he's dealing with. Being able to take my time and carefully think things through before making a decision is what's most important to me. Okay. So valuing others' people's opinions while still maintaining her own independency and deciding things for herself. I can understand that. I don't know why, but it appears each photograph can be rotated. There might be some kind of connection to the writing on the group photo. So who was upside down? Is that it? Okay, so I'm missing one. Besides the group photo, there is a collection of other photographs. One seems to be missing, however. So I guess I gotta go find it, right?
父さんたちの部屋なの。
Certificate of full payment to Shimizu Kanta. Certificate of full payment. A certificate has been sent to certify that Shimizu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. We thank you for your continued patronage. Patronage, is that for the fishing place it just called?
これってお供え物？
Oh, a steel pipe.
このくぼみ何か入れるのか。
3 crests. I gotta find 3 crests. A sword and the fox fought, battling up a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. Yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Is this? Yes, it is. Perfect. So now I can... Nice. I will draw one. Greatly decrease the sanity consumption while using focus. Owl.
シュウ、そこにいるの？
Calendar placed beside the room at the end of the hallway.
なんでここに？この日付。
6?
何か大事な日だった気が。開かない。待ってろ。
The circles are missing.
直壊れるな。
So good.
私の家どうなってるの？
Sound good. I got my trusty baseball bat. Not too worried. I was about to say too, I haven't seen any monsters in this house yet. I was about to say too, eventually I'm gonna open the door and the monster's gonna pop out. Look at that. Look at that. Sickle. I mean, since the bat's about to break. I could use that. Of course it is.
"すみません、すみませんね。お前、味ちゃんと見てんのか。薄すぎんだよ。こんなの茶色い泥水じゃねえか。こんなこともまともにできないのか。女に味噌汁が作れなくて何の価値があるんだ。
やめてよ。いつもいい加減にして。
うるせえ。親にその言い方はなんだ。引っ込んでろ。
お母さんもお母さんだよ。ちゃんと言い返せばいいじゃない。お父さんもそんなに気に入らないなら自分で作ればいいでしょ。上手なんでしょ、お料理。
ひなこやめて。お父さんにそんな言い方しないで。お母さんが悪いんだよ。ひなこはいいから早く学校に行きな。
お母さん何も悪くないよ。悪いのは全部お父さんだよ。
ひなこ、お父さんにそんなこと言うもんじゃないよ。早く行きな、早く。
お父さんも嫌いだったけど、お母さんも好きじゃなかったな。
Family issues. May 26th? don't need to go over there just yet. See, I keep forgetting to look up too, another can cling to the ceiling. Hinako's diary. I hate my dad, I wish he would just die. I hate my mom too, she deserved to die as well. If I could just turn into a monster, then I'd take the two of them and crush them to death with my bare hands. I hate this house too, I hate everything. Everything. So I got another calendar. Now the question is, where do I place it? So to the right over here, the dead end. The thing is fast, but so is the sickle. That's the painting I was looking for. The hell was that? Yeah. A picture of me. I can't remember when this was taken though.
この写真なんか見たことある気がする。思い出せない。
Alright, now I'm finding toolkits. Oh no. Yeah, the toolkits seem to be what I need the most. So that's where I gotta put the calendar, and that'll open this. I wanna see what's over here though. He's fast, but the sickle's faster. Yeah, so I want to explore this area over here before I actually do place the calendar. This area looks similar to the first place.
れで遊んでた。
And what exactly is that?
飽きそうなところがある。
Okay, I'm guessing I just have to balance them out. Oof. What? That did nothing. Oh, almost. Dang. Oof, that's too much. Oh shoot. Alright, so that's one of the crests. Or, yeah, a skills plate. A wooden block with a slanted plate painted on one side. Wonder what it is for. I know what it's for. I'm always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with the left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. See, there it goes again with the split personality disorder. What are they called again? Kokeshi dolls. That's interesting. My room. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Oh, I've read this before. Dad. I've heard that Dad used to be a fisherman when he was younger and would go on long fishing trips away out at sea. He managed to save up enough money during that to open up a restaurant, a place where he could put his skills with a knife to use. Didn't work out though. Not only did he lose all his savings, and he took on new debt too. Now he spends his days drinking his life away in this sleepy little town that's a long way from the sea. He never even tries to cook anything anymore. It's only when he complains about Mom's food that he pretends to be some kind of important chef. This is all stuff I've covered before. Sanity. I kind of already know what sanity is. Dodging. Yeah, so this is something that took me a while to understand. I don't need to fight every single monster I see. Sometimes it's better to just simply walk away. Switching weapons. Omamori, heavy weapons. That's the fox arm, then the fox mask, the bestial form. Okay, cool. Awesome. Nothing wrong with doing a bit of reviewing. The best way to improve your basic techniques is to... No. The best way to improve your advanced techniques is to review the basics. To review and improve upon the basics. That's what it is. Well, now that all the lights are on, how are the monsters gonna scare me?
これが壊れたらどうする？
Oh, he came from all the way over there? Really? Did he really run from all the way over there? That was pretty fast though. Oh, another one. How many am I? 5. I got 5 now. Let's go.